41 is the average age a man takes his life. Now, one of the biggest deciding factor is if he has just gone through a divorce. I've helped hundreds of couples get married, and over this past year, I've probably learned more about female nature and men and female dynamics than fucking about selling. So, in this video, I'm gonna tell you everything I learned because it honestly might just save your fucking life. So, more men need to hear this advice. So, fucking share this video and watch it till the end. Now, the first thing that I learned is fuck being the providing traditional man. You know, if I came on the internet and I told you, you know what, dude, make more money, provide for her, and you'll win her love and keep her attraction, I would sound like such a fucking, I would blow up, honestly, because that's like the wholesome message that we need to hear. But in actuality, the truth is fucking on the other side. Like I'm telling you, the amount of guys I've had come into my store, they pick out a ring, 6 months later they come back and they say, "Oh, we're getting divorced. Things didn't work out." And since I'm a fucking good salesman, I'll ask them questions and I'll basically let them trauma dump me, and they'll tell me everything, every fucking thing. They tell me that I bought her the house, I bought her a car, I made sure she doesn't have to work, I did X, Y, and Z. I did all these things. Yet she's still divorced. Yet she still cheated on me. I've had this fucking scenario play out too many times to realize that, bro, being a traditional man who just provides and is the mule of the family doesn't fucking work, you know? I wish it did. I wish I could come on the internet and be like, you know what, guys, we should work hard for our women and provide for her, but it doesn't, okay? I'll do these things because you genuinely want to. Do these things because you want to have a lot of money and be successful, but never, ever, 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 ever think that you will attract a girl and maintain her love just by giving her money, right? That doesn't fucking work. I wish it did, but it doesn't, right? Which actually ties me on to the second thing, and it's the timeline. So I had this couple come in. They're a lot older, and I start asking them, "Oh, so how did you guys meet?" And the wife is immediately the one that starts talking, and she goes exactly like this: "Yeah, so I actually met him back in high school, but we were just talking, and I actually stopped talking to him for a long time because I went to college and university, and I did my bachelor's there, got my doctorates, and then after I came back from college and university, that's when I don't know, I just found him attractive. We started talking, and now here we are getting married." Now, that is what the girl tells me, but there's a lot of hidden details around this. Okay, what happened is when she was the most attractive during her youthful years, she did not find the guy attractive enough. This guy didn't turn her on. So instead, she kept him as a back burner, as a backup, while she went to university, went to college, and she fucked around. That's honestly the blatant way I can. She went around and fucked around. Like honestly, what do you think happens in colleges? What do you think happens in university? The reason why I know this is because I'm in that age bracket. Like literally, I fucking know I'm in that fucking age bracket. I understand what happens in these universities, in these colleges. Okay, you think they're gonna be fucking all nice and pure and let me save myself for the right man? No, fuck that. They're young, they're hot, and they just want to have fun. So she fucked around all through her university years, fucked guys for free, fucked the football team, fucked the jocks, fucked the assholes, fucked the criminals, fucked the bad boys. She fucked around. And then once she realized, you know what, I want to have kids. Since none of these guys who are hot are going to take me seriously, and plus they're probably going to end up in jail or some shit like that, right? Honestly. She came back and she found the first guy that she put on a back burner, and now he's doing well because he grinded his career. He thought that money was the only thing that mattered, and now he's making a fuck ton of money. This girl just came back from university. She's 30, she's 32, time's running out. She's not going to have a lot of time until she can never have kids. So then she finds the first option that she found before she fucked around. And this guy has a lot of money. She wants kids. Voila, right? That is the timeline that I've pieced out together time and time again. It's the fucking dude who grinded and made a lot of money and worked hard. He climbed up the corporate ladder. He's making a lot of fucking money in his late 20s, early 30s. And then the girl, she didn't find him attractive when they were young, but now she finds him attractive, which even that too, I'm gonna get onto it, enough for him to marry her or her to marry him. Right? That is the average timeline. Now let me ask you a question. Do you really wanna pay when some other dude fucked her for free? Like honestly, this girl is making this guy propose to her, give her his commitment, give her half of his net worth, give her half of his houses, give her literally half of all of his net worth, while other guys fucked her for free when she was hotter and when she was younger. But honestly, I wish this wasn't the case, but it is. The providing, make a lot of money males and these like traditional old school guys, they end up getting fucked in the ass because they didn't like know how to talk to girls. They didn't have any game. They didn't have any looks. They just solely relied on just make a lot of money and I can win her attraction. That is the end outcome of what happens when you just be this hardworking traditional man, right? You get someone's leftovers. Honestly, she's fucking guys for free. She's fucking guys on the first night. She's fucked guys in an hour of meeting them while she's gonna make you wait because she's she's new now. No. She's not new. She just doesn't have any lust for you because you don't know how to turn her on. Because you just compensated with money. She just views you as an ATM rather than a guy she wants to fuck. Okay? So please, for the love of God, don't fall into this trap of just being a providing traditional man who just makes a lot of money and fucking all this bullshit, you know? With the rise of Andrew Tate, a lot of young guys fell into this fucking trap, including my younger self, you know, just make a lot of money and you'll win her love. But bro, that's fucking bullshit. Yes, you will win her love, but at what cost? You're gonna get some used goods. So please make money for yourself. Make money so you can have a sick ass fucking life. But never, ever think that you will attract a girl nor maintain her love with money. So that was like 2 lessons. Now the third lesson is do what you want. There's a lot of guys that I encounter that come into my store wanting to buy a ring, and I can just tell they don't really want to get married. Like honestly, they don't want to get fucking married, but they're just doing it because of society and what's expected of them. And that is such a piss poor way of life. Honestly, think about it. You're not doing what you really want to do. You're doing what others want or expect you to do. Like, are you really living true to yourself? You know, when you die, what you're going to be thinking is, how many days did I live true to my own values and true to what I wanted to do? That's what you're going to be thinking. And when you listen to the whims of society and what society tells you to do, what your parents tell you to do, what fucking your divorced uncle tells you to do, you're not living authentically. So you're not even fucking living, right? So I see guys, like, there's not a lot of them, but every so often I'll get a guy come in and I know he doesn't want to do this. He wants to keep being fucking single, but he's just being the man and following society's tradition. And to that, I'm like, why? You know, why? It's like you are not gonna show up the best because you don't even want to do it. Imagine if I invited you to a party, but you really didn't want to go. If you came regardless, you would make the fucking party shit just with your piss poor attitude. It's the same thing with marriage. If you don't want to get fucking married, then don't fucking get married. If you don't want to have a wife, then don't have a fucking wife. Don't listen to the whims of society. Don't listen to what your parents think. Don't listen to what society thinks. Don't listen to what anyone fucking thinks. Do what you want to do. If you want to stay single and fuck a lot of girls, then you do that. If you want to have a wife and get married, you do that. But do not ever let someone tell you what to fucking do, because that's your own life. If it's not authentic to you, then don't fucking do it. Like for me, I don't want to get married. So I'm not going to get married. I like living my single life of just fucking different girls. So that's what I'm gonna do. If anyone tells me otherwise, fuck them. This is my life. I live authentic to me. Which ties me back onto another point, and it's that before you fucking get married, before you get into a relationship, please go through your player phase. Now this is gonna ruffle a few feathers, but you need to have experience dealing with women, because I get people in there come in there, it's their first fucking relationship, and they already want to get married. Like, I get you fucking believe the Disney fairy tale sweetheart dream of you meet your first love and you have spend a lifetime forever, but that's just not realistic. If you look at the statistics, most marriages end up in a divorce. So why do you think you are gonna break the fucking odds? Right? It's just, let's be a little bit more logical here and rational. It's like the first person you ever date, you're not gonna marry. Like, bro, if I like like imagine if I told you the first person you ever fuck, you're gonna have to marry. Like, I'd be like, no, hell no. Like me, like hell no. Why would I want to do that? But there's so many guys that are doing that, all because they've been conditioned by society to think that that is the right thing, when in reality it's not. Like, it's so like, if you've only tried one apple, what makes you think this one apple is the best? That's why you have to go fuck around. Like, this advice is a little bit controversial, especially to like the religious guys. But I mean, you don't have to do anything degenerate. You can just go date a bunch of women and see what you like, what you don't like, what pisses you off, what doesn't piss you off, how they behave, how to talk to them. Like, you can still do all that without fucking them if that's against your religion and stuff. So the reason why a lot of people don't do this is because they're scared of getting rejected. They're scared of putting in the work. But again, this is your life on jeopardy. Think about it. Most guys kill themselves at 41 years old because of a bad divorce. So if you think that spending time right now learning about women and learning how to attract girls is a waste of time, then fucking you clearly don't value life enough, because that is the biggest deciding factor if a man kills himself or not, because he goes through a nasty divorce and loses fucking everything. So if you think that you don't have enough time, or you think this is the one, you don't value life enough. Now, the I don't even know what lesson I'm on, but the fourth lesson is don't sacrifice your fucking self, please. I I get a couple, and I start asking them discovery questions. Like, oh yeah, so how did you guys meet? Oh yeah, what did you guys do? And sometimes it's this exact story. Like, the male talks, and the male's like, yeah, so I used to be this like athletic dude and fucking the leader of this club and this club. He used to be like alpha male. And I look at him and he's like fat and pudgy while he's telling me all this. And then he starts telling me, but as soon as I got a wife, I just started, like spend time with her, spend time with the kids, and spend time with this. And what he tells me is, okay, I just basically sacrificed my health in order to please this girl. And I look at the relationship dynamic between the husband and the wife, and it's like the wife does not respect him one fucking bit. Every time a guy tells me that story of where he sacrificed his hobbies, his friends, his social life, his man time in order to try to please the girl is never the girl never respect the guy. Like, the girl is always like trying to one up him, always trying to like disrespect him. And can you not like blame her for doing that? Think about it. You're a fucking man, and you basically sacrificed everything that made you attractive to this girl, because you think if you sacrifice all these things, you will increase her attraction. Like, it makes no fucking sense. Like, a lot of guys, they will meet their wife when they're jacked, they're ripped, they have hella friends, they're in a motorcycle club, they have like a big band of brothers. They'll find the wife, and then they'll sacrifice all that shit, even though all that shit was the reason why that girl was attracted to him in the first place, which is like, bro, and it's like, you think that sacrificing all this would make her more attracted to you because you spend more time with her, but it's not the fucking case. Because again, if I told you you had to spend time with one friend for fucking 24 hours, you would start to get sick of that person. Like, honestly, even if he's the most funniest, even if you guys are super close, if I had to fucking lock you in a room with one motherfucker for 24 hours, eventually you would get sick of him. It's the same thing, dude. When you sacrifice all your hobbies and you start spending all your time with her and all your fucking your life energy on her, she's gonna start getting a little bit irritated and kind of start losing respect for you. She's gonna see the unattractive size of you, the one that fucking leaves poo poo stains on the toilet. She's gonna see the fucking angry version of you that gets pissed off over a little fucking thing. She's gonna see all this unattractive and unsexy version of yourself when you spend all this time with her. So obviously she doesn't respect you. Obviously, when I fucking talk to her, she's so much more excited to talk to me because I haven't shown her that part. You know, this is genuinely what happens. These girls are more excited to talk to me than their fucking husbands because the husband has just revealed all of his cards to her. While me, I'm still hidden because I'm not spending so much time with her. You know, I wish this wasn't the case. I wish you could just spend all your time with this girl and her be more attracted to you the more time you spend with her. But the reality is that's just not the case, right? Every fucking relationship needs distance. Now, what is another thing that I've learned? Those were honestly the biggest thing. If you just follow those three things, right? Don't be a provider, understand the timeline, and don't sacrifice yourself. I don't know if I did another one or not, but let me see. Yeah, honestly, that is, yeah, yeah. So I got money doesn't attract girls. Being a traditional man sucks. The male and female timeline. Do what you want. If you don't want to get married, don't get fucking married. Be a player first. Go through your player phase and never sacrifice yourself in hopes of gaining her attraction. I swear to God, if you just follow these five things, you will save yourself. Literally, you will save yourself from killing yourself. Like, if you follow these five things, please listen to me because the amount of guys I see who come into my jewelry store and they lack all these five things is absurd. And I already know what's going to happen. And obviously, I don't know if they're going to kill themselves, but they're going to live very depressing lives. So please follow these five things and share this to someone who needs to hear this because I've helped dozens of couples get married. And these are the five lessons that if you are trying to get married or if you want to know more about female nature, these are the five things you need to know. But anyways, if you want my help, anything related in your dating life, click that first link in description. But catch you later.